The White House is talking about the new U.S.-China TikTok deal, or the framework for the upcoming possible new U.S.-China framework deal for TikTok. Yes, I said that 3 times in a row there because it's not really real yet. Like the algorithm for TikTok, the magic's not there because nothing's been signed. But TikTok and the algorithm will be put in a data storage that will be under American control. That means the fatal algorithm that China doesn't want anyone to see, that it cannot be replicated, we'll have control of somehow. And China's okay with that. Under the plan, Americans would hold 6 of 7 seats on TikTok's new U.S. board, while Oracle would manage U.S. user database and security. Officials frame this as a fix for national security worries without shutting down the app, which means now having some other company, although they're an American company, in charge of your data is better than China. Which in theory, yes, but then it's still some other large conglomerate who's in charge of your data, although they're not China. This actually follows a 2024 law threatening the U.S. to shut down the thing unless ByteDance divests itself completely. The law, which was essentially extended or kicked the can or, delayed 3 times, and this would be the 4th time not done by this term deadline. ByteDance did not divest, at least not yet. The enforcement has been delayed as talks advance for this. Trump and China's Xi will actually discuss the deal this week. Yes, they're getting together to talk TikTok. But Beijing hasn't actually fully confirmed the terms, leaving the timing and final appropriation details uncertain. Xi has not said this is what he's going for, but Trump says this is what is real. What control could actually mean in practice for TikTok and for the algorithms means we're not sure. Officials say the U.S. will govern the now recommended systems that will be used to train and run the system of TikTok. And the U.S. data will sit on American infrastructure. That helps. Reporting also points to U.S. APAP and a separate algorithm, maybe a new TikTok. You sign into the new TikTok so you don't get stuck with the old TikTok stuff, but it should be the same. Maybe. The data stacks and operational independently from ByteDance, but it should be the same. Maybe. Many news outlets are reporting that ByteDance could retain under 20% of the U.S. Market for this app, so they still own a part of it with the one board seat still as well. But China has not publicly endorsed this structure, and key technical details like who has access to the code, who's going to audit all the issues, what update controls will happen, have not been spelled out at all. As we said, Xi and China have not said they're even going for it yet, but we'll find out after the talk this week with Trump and Xi. The deal will keep TikTok available to its U.S. users, about 170 of us, and I use it daily to put out news for you guys. And of course, I get sucked down rabbit holes as well. And it will also provide continuity for creators and brands who rely on it for its reach, like I. But if negotiations actually stall, the legal path to ban could actually reemerge, and the calls to do what Congress actually bipartisanly put together, get rid of something, may happen. Of course, Trump will probably kick the can down to 90 days, and we'll see what happens going forward with that one. Now, keeping the platform live in the U.S. is good for most of us. It's really bad for us mentally, if you will, but it's good that we're not getting rid of something because of censorship, I guess. The governance by the United States hands makes it easier to manage. All those things are great as well. The problem is the terms are murky. In fact, they may not actually exist yet, so we'll find out more about those. And remember, the law to get rid of TikTok was actually done on a very close bipartisan measure, like everybody wanted it. And then Trump said, well, they won me the election, so I'm going to wait to get it fixed. And 3 times out, it's not been fixed yet. So there's that. Can we live without TikTok? Probably. We can live without a lot of social media. Will we live without TikTok? Probably not, because I think they'll find a way to save themselves regardless or kick the can down for another shot. Is this the most important thing we're talking about? Well, there are other things we're not talking about anymore because we seem to have forgot about those. We'll see if they come back up. And if they come back up, of course, on TikTok.